Hi, I'm Katyuska. I was born and raised in Peru, Lima, the second capital of a country in the desert. Seeing sea and a few of trees was all I ever known. That changed when, for the first time, I was going to visit the village where my mom and my dad had grown up. They were neighbors. So many mountains, lush green grass, rivers, and potatoes in different colors that I have never imagined. It was there that I fell in love with nature and its incredible diversity. And I hadn't even seen the jungle yet, which actually is my favorite. They say you cannot protect what you don't love, and you cannot love what you don't know. That day, I experienced Pachamama, which means Mother Earth in Quechua. And I decided to take care for everything that my eyes were seeing. Thanks to that trip and to a woman in environmental science, my auntie Elsa, I decided to study environmental engineering. My goal, to save the planet. In my 15-year-old innocence, I would repeat that phrase constantly to myself. Looking after nature seemed really simple, actually, until I have my first harsh encounter with reality. We went on this field trip to visit the Peruvian jungle. Especially, we traveled to Madre de Dios to analyze how climate change had affected the forest. I remember perfectly that when we arrived in the city, it was summer in the jungle. An intense heat engulfed my entire body. But as soon as we ventured into the forest, everything changed. It was cold, it was fresh, it was very humid. You could smell the essence of the damp earth because it had rained the night before. I was mesmerized in that moment. Until again, something happened. My professor took us to see the other side of the jungle. After walking deep into the forest, we climbed a high hill where we could see from a very long distance the devastation caused by illegal mining. We saw how heavily armed the area was and how contaminated the soil, the air, and the water had become. My heart sank that day. Can this piece of gold generate so much pain in our society? Why do we destroy what we keep us alive? I thought. And I thought a lot more about how the situation has persisted for so many years and how politics was deeply entangled in it. I lost all hope. My first thought after that was, what if working for the government is the solution? And when I finally achieved that, I feel really proud. However, I still felt an emptiness because the change will be in the long term. Moreover, when I spoke about this issue with my friends, they were unfamiliar with environmental problems. They didn't understand what I was talking about and why this is so important. That's when I just realized that environmental education in my country was almost non-existent. So, I decided to take action from where I could to do my part in my community. So I became a volunteer in an educational NGO. My greatest pride will always be Nayeli, my 9-year-old student, who thanked me for teaching her the value of caring, or Pachamama, and who told me that she wanted to do the same as me when she grew up, creating impact. I had been hoping to change someone's life, but in the end, someone changed mine. That day, my heart and my faith in humanity were restored. Just a little bit for now. Thank you.